Oh, yeah. There's one thing I want to tell you before I forget. Hi, it's Maria Quattrone, and there's one thing that I want to tell you before I forget. And you know what that is? You can be anything that you want to be. Do you remember when you were a little kid, you're like 5 years old, and you didn't care what anybody thought? You really didn't give a F? You didn't. You ran on the beach, you rode your bike, you did funny dances. Like if you were me, you put on a show for your parents, maybe older than five. But we were not afraid, and we were just whoever little Maria Elena was. We didn't care. And so often now, we worry all the time about what people think of us. Why? Because I will tell you this, the only person that people think about is themselves. They really aren't worrying about you most of the time, like 99% of the time. People are they don't if you fail, they don't really care. They're not sitting there thinking, "Oh, she failed. Oh, she's such a loser. Oh, he didn't succeed in that. What a loser." No. People are just happy to see people doing something. And they're not thinking about it. They're not thinking about it like we do when we don't succeed in something. By the way, the only way to success is to fail. You gotta fail. You fail forward. Sometimes we fail backwards. But the reality is that there's nobody on this planet but you. You're the only you that exists. And if you want to attract the right people to you, you gotta be you. You gotta be authentic. It's gotta come from the heart. And you have to have integrity. Think about, I really seriously want you to think about when you were a kid and how you didn't even think about if people cared. It didn't even enter your brain. Not at all. But now everybody runs around thinking, oh my God, what is Mary going to think? What is Joe going to think? What's my mom going to think? My sister going to think? Who cares? You so gotta do you. I did a post earlier today. I said, you get to become whoever you want to be. Are you a lion or are you a sheep? Sadly, too many people are sheeps. They just follow what everybody else is doing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, oh, and the haters. I love the haters. Oh my God. I love them. They make me so much better. I embrace them because I am living my life in love. Love of life, love of people, love of self. I'm not perfect. I'm working on getting better. As if you follow me, you know about my journey. I'm working on getting better. But honestly, I don't really care what you think. If you like my hair, you don't like my hair, you don't like it curly, you like it straight, I don't care. You know what I care about? I care about being the best version of myself. And you know why? Because I don't want to meet the person that I could have become on my deathbed, thinking, oh my God, I could have been that. But I didn't go for it because I was afraid of failure. I was afraid of what people were going to think of me. I didn't have enough courage or balls to go ahead and do it. Nope, not doing that. That ain't going to be me. Nope, not playing small, going for it. And I believe that we all should. I was talking to somebody this morning on the podcast, and we had a really good conversation. In fact, we talked for about 40 minutes before we even started the podcast, and the podcast ended up being about 52 minutes. So I was on with her for a while, and we were talking about, being contribution and leaving a legacy of contributing to others. Because if we don't, who will? And if you don't, who will? Nobody? So the thing I came to tell you before I forget is just to be you, and you could be anything that you want to be. You could be anything that you want to be. So I hope that you do. I hope you take that chance. I hope you put yourself out there. I hope you look silly and in a very good way. Because you know why? Because you don't care. And I mean that. So go and do you, be you, become whoever it is that you want to become, and live your life. We only got one of them.